Hello and good evening to all of you guys who are watching us tonight. It is September 1. Wow, Burr months na. And I am sure you guys saw our dear friend Jo Marie Chan already around the corner. And come Burr months, ayan, nandyan siya. At nandyan din siya next week mamaya ko na sabihin. So many people are excited about September. And I hope that despite what's happening sa bansa, sa mundo, wag mag-change yung excitement nyo pagdating sa panahon. You know, because there's a lot of things that are coming. Of course, one of them is Christmas. Marami nang nangyari sa buong taon. And hopefully, the longer it gets, mas mababilis ng maybe makahanap ng vaccine, or there will be, you know, remember that there will be better things that are coming. Better times up ahead, no matter what happens. First, dahil September 1 na nga ngayon, last week, bumukas na yung mga schools. Online nga lang, di ba? People have started to go back and study. And one thing that when I talk to my friends who are parents, one thing that they realized is that it's really hard. Hindi madali mag-online classes, not just for the students, but also for the teachers, which are the parents. So everybody who's watching, you know, if you have friends that are parents, that are online teachers, that are teachers, that are teaching kids through the computer, bear in mind that nag-struggle ang bata, nag-struggle din ang teachers, nag-struggle ang parents. So be kinder, be nicer, be more accommodating to them, because, you know, everybody is in the same boat and everybody's struggling to make things better sa mga nangyayari ngayon. Diba? Okay, dahil pasukan na. Pangalawa, on September 1 also, the census, there's going to be a census, the Philippine Census Authority, the Philippine, anyway, may nakalimutan pa. The Philippine, they're the ones who conduct the census surveys. There will be all of September, from September 1 until the end of the month. Take a look at my Instagram post. I posted it today. Hey Gigi, come here. So all throughout of September, that all of the households. Hello, this is Gigi. You guys know Gigi from my IG stories. Hello, Gigi. Hello. Anyway, all of September, there will be census people who will survey and will go to your homes and give you a questionnaire of 8 pages with 53 questions that you can answer 50 to 30 minutes. So alam ko nakakatakot at this time of COVID while there will be people from the census coming over, but please entertain them. And you can answer the questionnaire whether face-to-face, online, via email, and via phone interview. So it's up to you, but the first time that you see them, you have to see them face-to-face, and then sabi mo sa kanila kung gusto mo ng online interview, phone interview, or face-to-face na with the survey. So okay matakot, the LGUs are coordinating this with your households, and this is done only once every 10 years. So sabi nga nila, in their campaign with Sara Geronimo, sama na, census na. Okay. And also, since today, September 1, hindi lang Pasko, hindi lang pasukan, isa pa, napaka-importante, botohan. Okay, did you know that starting today, every week, every work day, there will be, pwede na kayong mag-register. Ayan, so ito, screen cap nyo to. So ito, this is for the voter registration for the people na hindi pa bumoboto at pwede nang bumoto. Ito, you have to bear in mind these things. And it's very important, di ba? Alam naman natin that we always talk about this, na we need to be, bawal tayo magreklamo tungkol sa mga nangyayari sa bansa kung hindi tayo bumoto. So here's your chance. Everybody should be able to vote para alam natin kung sino boboto, para tama ang mga leaders na iboboto natin. Hindi tayo magsisisi kung bakit ganito ang desisyon sa ganito, because tayo rin ang pipili ng ating mga leaders. So, be able to have the power to choose our leaders and register. Make sure you register. We have all the time right now in our homes, or we have all the time. So might as well make good use of it. Okay, tapos na po ang aking mga public service announcement. And here, I want to greet the people. I want to give some shout outs. Ronil Carulla. Ayan, thank you so much. Cheryl Segura Santiago. Pasensya na yung malita mata ko ha. Kaya tumitingin ako sa side. Trisha Ann Clorex. Saintian Ibero. Ayan, Joanne Revivar. I like the hoodie. Oh, thank you. Annie Chichioko. Thanks, Tim, for featuring the Pressmans. Yes, they are coming on later. Cheryl, ayan. Lahat ng mga tao na John Micah, si John Micah, andito, John Micah Gervoso. Ayun, thank you so much for tuning in. And please share the page, share the link so more people can see it. At mag-enjoy tayo. Mag-enjoy tayo within the time that we're together and talking to our guests for this evening. Ayan. So if whoever is here who's watching, please comment, and I wanna see you guys, and please give us a shout out so we can give you a shout out back. Anyway, our guests for this evening, they are sisters that I adore so much. I love them for their style, for their warmth, for their sincerity. Every time I see them, I super. It gives me a big smile. It makes me happy. I've known the other one from a few years ago. Years ago. We worked together in some shows, and I watched her bloom from being an all-around performer, from being a dancer to a singer, an actress, and I'm so happy with her growth. The other one is a style icon, the other sister, and I see her out, and we have our moments together, and I feel her essence. Napaka lalim, napakaganda. At ayan, and then now it's not just one sister, but two of them. So two of them. Welcome to Tim Yap Live. Welcome to the Pressman sisters, Yassi and Issa. Hello, girls.
Hi.
How are you doing, girls? Kamusta naman?
Timmy.
We're good. Tim, that was such a sweet introduction.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah. Kayo, alam mo guys, the last time we saw each other, no, during GCQ via an accident that we saw each other, and it was nice to be able to take a break from all our busyness and have a little breather. And now ngayon, meron kayong time that you guys are together, because usually, I'm sure one sister is rushing to the other appointment and the other sister is rushing to the next. And so pre-COVID, did you guys have a lot of time spent together naman?
Yeah, actually, pre-COVID. Okay, that was around February. We were spending a lot of time together already, but then it was more of like an emotional bond because she still had work during that time. Pero actually, like, us being physically together started during COVID, and then we started working on the house, we started bonding, and that's the most time that we've spent together in a while. Yeah.
Kaya nahilig na si Yassi sa mga halaman.
Sobra. As in, I am the official plantita, pero mas plantita si Issa.
Yes, I have plants, dried plants, anything you want.
I think pre-COVID, the world was still moving and everyone was moving. So, everything was fast-paced. And parang family time wasn't really easy to have all the time, the way that we have had it during ECQ. But it was a very important time for us, kasi, especially in Feb. So, like, no matter what, after work, we would see each other and, like, meet up at 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. and then bahala na kung hindi makatulog, because those were the times that really mattered.
Yes. And actually, I remember the last time that we were supposed to have this live together. It was Father's Day. Yeah, but I guess you guys, Father's Day was spent, solemnly between you guys and your dad. And I told you, diba, when you lose somebody, the person never leaves you guys. And how, diba, after your dad passed, and then you guys moved in together, stayed together. Um, do you feel your dad's presence more now? That's my question.
Well, definitely. Like there's every day we still think about him, but then it really isn't in a sad way. He really made sure that he left without us remembering him, and then we would feel sad. He made sure that every memory that we had of him would be sweet, nice, fun, and good. So whenever we go through anything, we just use him as like fuel for us.
Yeah. I remember you guys told me also that your dad wanted it to be a happy occasion. So you guys really worked towards making it happy, di ba? I remember when I
Yeah, you
did
wanna
a
you
video
wanna
call,
the
sabi niya, "Kasi
Actually,
my dad said, kailangan masaya."
actually, the people that came to Dad's wake were very surprised how we held it. Kasi, um, it was light. There was music. Everyone was invited to, like dance around if you want. His friends were there, and they're all like older, and then it was just fun to see all of them still coming together, so that he hasn't left without leaving anything with them as well and with us. So gusto niya talaga last memory niya is the person that he was, the
Yeah.
person that he probably still is up in heaven. He's probably dancing all the time, singing all the time, watching over us. Just and whenever there's any problems kasi, he doesn't dwell on it. And I think that's what he taught us. And I think this whole um, time in our lives of his passing, parang ayaw niyang ikalungkot namin forever. And we still feel him last night.
yeah. Yeah.
Last night, like in his room, we were there for the first time. We hung out in his room again. And we just like offered him a drink, and again we just celebrated. And we haven't been in that room for a long time because we had it fixed him So para may bagong simula ulit kami.
Yeah, actually
Wow.
the whole house has been redesigned, redecorated. It's really like a fresh new start for the both of us. Um and yeah, his last day with us here was really like we always say this, it was like a celebration of life. Number one, all of his friends were there to get they were all together after a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And even our friends who came over, and then there was like music, we were all singing, we were dancing.
Yeah.
It was no one was, of course there were tears, but then it wasn't a sad black day. It was a beautiful passing, and that just reflected how he was you
Yeah.
know
And so that reflects to you guys also because singing and dancing, being happy. I think that he lives in you through that, through those acts, through the state of being happy. No.
yeah.
It was actually another special time for us because our sisters came over from
Yeah.
Australia and from London, and that we don't really all come together like that. And the
Yeah.
first time that happened was Christmas last year. Um, yeah, because we were scared already, so we invited them over. And for the first time, Tim, without thinking, the next day they were here and they were there for us. And that's another thing that he probably gifted us, parang just giving us a family still, even if he had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Tim, also, even if there were like a series of unfortunate events, sad, bad events during the whole latter part of last year and the beginning of this year, it was still the sequence, the timing of everything, just like kind of fit in a way for us to get to deal with everything slowly, process everything slowly, in order for us not to just crash and fall. We were strong enough to
Yeah.
like keep ourselves together, centered, and stronger.
And how do you support each other? Like, is there somebody who likes to cry more? Somebody is, the stronger. How is your support system, Yassi and Isa?
Um,
I think we both want to be strong for we won't cry na. Because we already
Yeah.
know,
But in
sometimes
so,
when
but
we're
in life
alone in
in
our
general,
rooms, again,
but
yep.
in life in general, in terms of like, you know, aside from family, like say heartaches or career frustrations, how is your system of support
Dynamic.
with each other?
I think I
Yeah, the
cry
dynamic.
more. And then Isa tells me, no, don't cry, kaya mo yan, a lot. And then, I think I just always want to be there for her when she wants to open up or when she wants to say something. It's very important that you listen. And I'm still growing with that as well. And I still want to continue to just always be there. And this ECQ has really brought us together. So, um, now I know her even more, and this bond is stronger than ever before.
Yeah. I think if you want to visualize it better, then you could say like I'm the sun, Yassi's the moon. Like whenever we talk about situations, I'll try to find the light in it. Be bright, be positive, like just shrug whatever problems you have and like focus on what's good or like I don't cut whatever's good in that situation. And Yassi's the more like I want to stay in the situation, be calm, process it more, and then act up or and then proceed with like advice or whatever. So it's a good balance. Kaming
So
dalawa.
Yasi said she learned a lot from you. She learned a lot that about you guys together. What did you learn about Yasi during this pandemic when you guys were like stuck at home together?
Nothing that I didn't naman know before. I know that I am neater than her.
You are what?
Neater than her.
Neither.
Because we're always at home, right? So I'm
I
always fixing
neither.
all the stuff. But
Okay, okay, okay.
but then that's the thing. We have
Oh,
we have nice cleanup dates. And because we're always at home, this is actually the first time that we're really hands on. Because kami na lang in this house eh. There's
yeah.
no more dad or like the boss of the house. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You guys had to be each other's parents, somewhat, right?
Yeah,
I have
she's
always been her
she's my
parent,
mom.
though.
That's
Ako
true. That's true.
talaga,
Yasi has always been
baby ko talaga si Isa
hindi mo
ever
talaga
since.
si
Like,
from before. Correct, 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 correct.
Yeah.
yeah. And like,
Yeah.
I forget most of the time that she's only 2 years younger than me.
The thing is, she's like my mom. I'm like her daughter, but I'm more mature than her.
Hey, that's not true. That's so not true. So
Yeah.
not true.
Hey, how about you, Yasi? What did you learn about Isa more that now that you guys, got to spend time with each other?
Isa can't even cook eggs.
I know na.
Madami na pwede
I
mo order eh.
um we have done a lot of cooking, and that's one thing that I learned about myself too. We tried a lot of recipes and did a lot of things that I'd never done before, and I would ask her to help me sometimes. She's the best at just slicing stuff.
Mixing stuff.
That's it.
She would do all of the main cooking.
I would do all the cooking.
And then
That's
when she's done
important.
cooking,
Mixing and slicing is important too.
yes,
Yeah.
of course. And then when she's
Yeah.
done cooking, I'll plate it nicely. I'll put a nice setup around it, and then I'll take a picture. So hand in hand again.
Good. Yan nga teamwork. Sister teamwork, diba? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
makes the
see,
dream
during
work.
the yes, makes a dream work. Yeah, see, during this the pandemic and the quarantine season, how was taping? I was so amazed that you guys, continued on and because ang probinsyano didn't stop, and I know that you told me earlier na magte-taping na kayo this Friday, diba? So ano
Yes.
yon within the set? What was it taping for ang probinsyano? Was it a roller coaster of emotions? Diba lalo na nung yung we didn't know if ABS was gonna get a franchise, and then we found out that ABS lost its franchise. What was it like on set taping the show?
Um Well, that time was very, very hard for us because sobrang importante sa amin ng mga tao na nasa paligid namin, and we've worked with these very, very kind, hardworking people for a while now. And kami pa lang, Tim, sa show namin, like, we're almost 5 years na. And that alone has built such a strong relationship. So just finding out that these people will lose their jobs or might lose their jobs was really heartbreaking. It was very difficult because we were still at taping actually when we found out, and it was very, very sad. So yeah, mahirap to put in words how everyone was feeling din, pero it was definitely heartbreaking.
But then after that, you guys still purged on, moved forward, and now you're about to tape. What do you call this? Ano tong next season? Season 575? Ano tong, di ba? Longest running show.
Now it's just Provinciano 4.0.
Okay.
Kasi, yeah, so this is our 4th year. I think September or October ang anniversary yata namin. So,
Yeah.
magpa 5 years na.
Oh, that's long.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very exciting now because Richard's a part of the show. And an addition to the story really changes everything. And now parang just when Aliana and Cardo's super solid already and mahal na nila isa't isa, okay na ulit sila. Ngayon may papasok na naman na galing sa kabataan ni Aliana na talagang gugulo sa kanilang dalawa.
And of course, you've read the script in advance. Ano ba to? Si Char is trying to steal you away from Cardo?
Actually, Tim, wala kaming script. Everything is just given when we get there. Darating kami sa set, tapos on the spot din mapipigay yung lines namin, and it's a very creative process, at ang gagaling kasi talaga ng mga actors around us that they could pick it up so fast. Yeah, usually wala talaga kaming script din.
Wow, I didn't know that, ha? So how long has it been ganito yung proseso sa Ang Provinciano, that you guys don't have a script, you show up, and then the story moves along improvisation? I mean, that's such a... Can you think about, parang naisip ko ngayon na parang Ang Provinciano is, commercially, one of the most successful titles that we have, but the creative process pala is improv. And that's why the actors around the show are like award-winning veterans from the theater, film, and TV industries. Kasi kailangan pagka binigay mo yung script, kabisado na lahat, alam nila paano paikutin. Wow! And gano'n na katagal yung process niya?
Matagal na, Tim. Actually, halos after naming mag-start siguro.
Oh.
So, I came in on the 8th month, I think. 8th month.
Okay.
And, yeah, it was already like that.
Wow.
So, sama-sama
sure
with our great writers, with our head writers, and si Coco also, he writes, and he's also the creative director. So, ang husay talaga. We're very lucky to be working with such talented people.
So, doon mo lang malalaman, okay, today, papatayin mo si Char. Biglang gano'n ba? Oh? Hindi mo lang alam, bigla na twist. No?
Bigla na lang may breakdown na mangyayari. And everything happens so fast, especially when we were on air, and that's something na namimiss namin. Kasi, shoot namin up to 5 p.m., 6 p.m., barilan, iyakan, tapos ipapadala namin, and then it's gonna be on air na ng 8 p.m. So, grabe talaga. Everyone, hanggang editing, hanggang sa paglabas. Every step was crazy.
Wow, photo. So, it's like sort of live, almost live show na. Di ba sometimes sa mga sa events online, tapos ipapalabas mamaya, ganun din siya.
Yeah.
Wow! What a thrilling ride, come to think now that ngayon ko lang nalaman na ganito pala yung process nyo. And I'm sure you're learning so much from your mga veteran na kasama, no?
Oh, syempre, sobra. Sobra talaga. And all of the people around us din there are so giving na hindi lang acting yung binibigay nila. They even guided me through real life. And then we've become a real
Yeah.
family. So,
Yeah.
sobrang thankful din ako sa lahat ng natutunan ko from the show and from the actors around the show.
Somebody sent me a DM, si Ronil Carulia, asking about Isa. If babalik ka daw po ba sa acting, Ate Isa? I didn't know you did an acting part pala. Did you?
Yeah, I actually started when I was younger. We started doing commercials when
Mhm.
when I was 3, and then I stopped when I was 10 because I focused on schooling. And then during my college years, I knew that I could like kind of squeeze in acting again, so I went back into it. And then I took a break lang. I guess I'd say honestly, I'd say that no, it's just not my thing anymore. It was a dream for me when I was younger, but then there's been a couple of situations which turned me around. Then, but then it, I think it was more of like it's nice there that Yas and I have different fields, so that
Yes.
we have our own industries and all that. But then the art of it, I love. I love acting. I sometimes act sa kanya.
Yeah.
Pretend to be good.
It's
Kidding. Um,
part of your
but
artistry, di ba? Kasi, yeah.
yeah, but then yeah, going back into show business isn't part of my plans anytime soon.
Yes. Okay, so at 3, you started your career. At 10, you were a veteran and decided, hanep pa. No,
Yeah,
what a career trajectory, huh?
start them young.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And then your hair now, I super love.
Thank
You
you.
always, you've always made such style statements with your hair. How do you plan it, or is it an organic thing for you that okay today I just plan to change it?
It's usually organic, like it's just like whatever I feel. Sometimes when I just come with my friends to coop, and I'm just sitting there also, and I'm just like, what can I do? Okay, let's shave the sides. Okay, let's shave the sides, or let's color my hair. Okay, let's color my hair. It's very very random. Yeah, it's whatever my mood is lang.
Sometimes she'll wake up, tapos
Yeah.
kukulayan na lang yung hair niya.
Yeah,
on her
sometimes I
own.
would do it at home. Yeah, I'll just get
Parang
if I
she'll
see
just
a
go to
bottle
the
of dye.
shower.
Wow.
And then, paglabas niya, uy, new hairstyle ulit ah.
Ibang tao na, gano'n.
Yeah.
I
Mm-mm.
guess
I
that's why
don't know.
also
Parang it's just fun to have like different looks. I like dressing up. I like styling stuff up, and I feel like your hair is really your crown. So it says a lot about your personality. Like someone could just walk across you or past you, and then they'd be like they kind of relate to me somehow because of my hairstyle. I don't know. I get that feel sometimes.
I'm gonna
I
invite
guess that's why you
my
become
followers
an
to
icon. Ano?
I'm gonna invite my followers to ask
Yes.
us questions. Smile, Timmy! 1, 2,
Yes.
3.
Oh, marami. Ayun.
Ay, marami pa dyan. Okay,
Okay.
Ayan.
go.
Oh, meron yung mga questions dito. But that's why I think, Isa, you've become a style icon of this generation also, right? I love your cover, your latest cover for Preen. There, we have a,
Yes. Aw.
yeah, oh, diba?
Yay!
And
Thank you.
yeah, so tell us about this shoot.
This was shot before ECQ. It was shot around March. Yes, the early part of March.
Oh,
This was actually
hmm.
supposedly for the topic was really different. The topic was supposed to
So
be
nice.
just like having microphones around you, and then just like having questions and people like ask about you and your life, and then I just stand there and I just like do me. But then given that we had to change the whole article and kind of make it time related also, we changed it, but then it's still there. Like actually I really love how Preen wrote the whole article. It was very sweet of them also to feature me, and that article actually gets to introduce me more to other people. So yeah, it was a fun collab.
And Yasi, you have your YouTube channel, and your TikTok that just reached 1 million followers. Ang galing. Parang that was so fast. Parang within the pandemic, biglang lang you started doing TikTok and then 1 million. Ganun lang kadali. Di ba? Ang bilis na, no?
Actually, I didn't use TikTok pa till the latter part of the pandemic just because nahihiya ako minsan. So parang di ko ginagawa. But then Issa was like, oh, let's do it. Let's do it. And then as I was doing it, I had a lot of fun. So as long as I was enjoying it, tsaka ganun naman din ako, Tim, with the things that I post on Instagram, diba? Parang,
Yes.
like, she's so artistic with her feed and everything. Ako, parang, oh, this made me laugh today. It's actually more of a diary for me. So,
Yeah.
I don't really, like, plan my content, and I just let people see, like, a glimpse of my life and how I feel a lot. And that's also very fun for me. So TikTok was just an extension of that, just when you want to do challenges. Tsaka, nung ECQ, diba, nabobored din tayo a lot, staying at home pag wala na tayong ginagawa. So, that's what we did.
But Yassi, I love watching you perform. I remember before in our other show before, in way back, I would watch you and I would see you just super dance and the way you express yourself via your body, it emits so much joy. By the way, I want to remind the people putting comments, please don't copy paste. We are seeing everything kasi baka ma-flag tayo ng Facebook. Kasi may mga commenters, may mga followers na that they're copy pasting the comments parang 10 times for. So don't bear mind, guys. We are seeing everything, but we are talking, so we don't get to read everything. But we will be reading your comments later. Ayan, so may question dito. May I ask? Ito yung repeat ng question. So ito nakita na natin. Kasi bago tayo i-flag ng Facebook. May I ask? Oh, ito para let's just let's not we have to let us say this para hindi matapos na para it gets to be out there because people are this person is asking about the Issa and James issue. But of course we know that that's not true and we sort of laugh about it because we all know the truth. And even your ate Yassi, she said the statement about it. But ito, hindi pa rin matapos-tapos. Don't take it seriously, just asking as a concerned fan of yours. Ayun. Yeah, so what do you, once and for all, from your mouth on this live, pakisabi paki-address na yung issue na hindi matay from other people.
Yeah. Okay, well, I've said it before already. Yassi said it also, and James also said so. We're all friends. It is not true. Obviously, it's not true. I just think, I do know and understand that people are still very affected by it, even if I say that it's not true. This is me saying that it's not. But then for those who still don't want to believe that, I just hope that you guys just see like sorry, but then don't waste your time na hating. It doesn't do good for you guys. It doesn't do good for me. Actually, I just laugh about it. It doesn't affect me if you guys want to like hurt me or whatever, because it's not true. It doesn't affect me. We are all friends. We love our friendship. And I just hope that you guys, others, could respect that. And for everyone else who just believed me and trusted me from the very beginning, you guys are so kind. And you guys did not waste time on hate.
Okay, there. I hope so. I hope that that answers the question. Pinawisan ako doon. I hope that answers the question.
Actually, it's not the hate that they give like to us, because sometimes it's part of being in the eye of the public. Pero sana just people learn how to respect when it goes further, like to our friends, and like when I spoke about it, it's my sister, like you could say whatever to me, but please respect my family, please respect my friends, and like it's so much nicer when you spread positivity online. And that reflects to who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Kasi, diba? It shows a lot.
Yeah, you know what disappointed me more, Tim, was like people having all of these issues na. They would still keep they would still like
Watching.
bring that issue back from the past, which is just not, it's a waste of energy. It's for them then. And then it's just sad to know that people could easily judge people online. What if I was really vulnerable? And actually I was during that time.
Mhm.
We were going through like a hard time.
Yeah.
Um Fortunately, unfortunately, all of my time and effort and emotions were focused on my dad, and everything that they were throwing up on me online, I did not mind.
Like, they didn't even know what we were going through as
Yeah.
people. So, parang,
You guys
that's
kept
really,
quiet about it. You guys were very
Yeah.
yeah,
quiet
parang,
about it.
and I think that is a mindset that we must have all the time kasi hindi rin natin alam yung pinagdadaanan ng bawat tao. So, it's you don't have to spread hate online, and especially to the young children who get affected by cyberbullying. It really affects their mind, their self-esteem, and it's very important for them to grow up with confidence. And just everything shaming online,
Yeah.
I don't really like.
So
Like
what is
people
your
should
advice?
rethink about these things. Like what if your sister was being hated? What if your mom was being hated? Your dad? What if the person that you love the most is being hated by all of these haters for an unnecessary, unreal reason? Right? What if you were in that situation? Would you, how would you handle that? What if I
Yeah.
was really emotional? What if it broke me? What if all of this hate got to me? But then I chose not to. Number one, because it wasn't real again. And also because there are bigger things in life that mattered more to me during that whole time.
And
So
so
yeah,
what
I
would
just
you
focused my
advise?
energies and emotions on important, bigger, important, more
Yeah.
heartfelt things.
So what would you advise people who are going through the same, people who are, so kanina you said, for the people who are bashers, you said that they think of what if it was your sister, mother, child, whatever. What if, or on the reverse, if somebody is going through that kind of situation, how should they deal with it?
Um okay, so there's two things. You could be hated online because of something that you did do, and also something that you are being accused of doing, right? So if it's something that you did do, I honestly think na just admit it. If there's something wrong na nagawa mo, admit it and explain why. And then the viewers will like hear you out, and sana naman the viewers would really like listen and process the answer. And then also, if you're being accused of doing it, you could just like stay quiet, because like they don't matter to you. The outside people don't, you don't owe them an explanation. As long as you know that you're being quiet, you're on your lane, and you're not stepping on anyone else or disrespecting anyone else. Just like don't waste your time on like the people who you don't know who are hating on you. It's not worth it.
Correct. Correct. Let's just do TikTok muna. TikTok,
Yeah.
to do
Watch
other
my
things to get
TikToks.
our
They're
mind
fun.
off it, di ba? Para naman mas masaya. So, Yassi, again, on your YouTube, then you also released the dance part. Kasi parang now, more people see you as your character in Ang Probinsyano. But, of course, as I said earlier, your roots are also in dance, in music. And do you still have time to go back to that? Despite the busyness of being in ang probinsyano.
Actually, Tim, at that time, when the world was still moving, parang wala na masyado. Kaya nahirapan din ako mag-ASAP. But I still want to create more videos. Maybe soon, some other time, kapag pwede na, for people to come together. Kasi now that I've had the time to process what I truly feel, because it got to a point where I was just like a robot na I was just working TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. This is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. Tomorrow, the next week, blah, blah, blah. I had it all planned. And then I would just do it. Now, I've had so much time. Even with like our charities, it still left us a lot of time to like grieve and learn about ourselves, learn about each other. It made me realize that I do love what I used to do and I do miss it and I hope I can create more soon.
And
Ah,
I think, Tim, for all of the artists and everyone actually, we're already at this age that social media is a big thing, and then they are off their roles, screens, teleseries, and more people are online. I mean, on social media. And this is like the best way for them to like introduce themselves, like without the roles, without anything. Like this is just them. So I think they should really like take advantage of that and value that. That's why I always make her Colette like, yes, make dance videos, man. Come on. Because that's what people like seeing.
yeah, they like seeing you guys together too, no? And so you guys have a lot of material together. How do you know you guys? How do you guys plan your videos together? Or it's just when you wake up, let's change hair.
um, that's very random. Videos
Yeah.
together, we don't do much things together. If any, like I would always just cameo, or she would be the cameo. We don't really collaborate on a lot of stuff online.
Parang one TikTok video lang yata kami together. Tama ba? In Go-Go.
Yeah, I think.
Ano yan?
Yeah, but then,
Clap.
sorry, Tim.
I go. Oh wait. So also I have during this pandemic, I also know that Isa, you got into art and you have a page on Instagram about your art. And this one I'm really excited about, and I want to know what's the update on your art.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you something.
I want to see.
Well,
Sabi ko, di ba,
I,
Isa, tayo mag-exhibit together, di ba? Di ba?
yeah,
We
I
will,
know.
I want
We
to
talk about this
make
a
that
lot,
happen.
for sure.
Everything I
Actually,
told you from, yes.
yeah, no, when I was younger, because whenever I would have like my art classes or whatever, whenever our teacher would be like, okay, draw this, I would be like, oh, I don't want to draw. My best artwork would be like a stick figure, and that would be it. Until like, yay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then there was this one time during summer that I wanted to paint and play around with colors, and then I found like love in it. But then I did stop for quite a while because I wanted to look for like my signature style or vibe. Sit down na. And
Yeah.
then
Showcase girl.
during
Ganda.
part of last year, I told myself, okay, Ease, maybe you would want to focus on art and music for this year, 2020. I wanted my birthday to be like my first exhibit and all that. But then given the whole situation, I had to like put it on pause. But then it was a good way to like really process my goal. And my goal was to really create like a look, an image for like my art. Cause it's a nice dream to like, when you walk around malls or houses of your friends or wherever, and then you just know which artist made that artwork because of their
Yes.
style, right? So
Yes.
I kind of wanted to like develop a
Yes.
style. My
Oh,
manager.
yes, yes.
And
You're,
then
you're,
yeah, so
you're
now that I found
co-manager.
it, I took
Remember,
full
ako isang manager mo dyan, di ba?
Of course,
Remember-
of course, you
Yeah,
also do.
co-manager, Yassi. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, soon
Okay.
I'll be launching them, and then soon I'll be selling them, because all of my artworks were all gifts before. Like I would make an artwork which symbolizes my friend or our friendship, and I would always
Yeah.
just give them. But then this time I'm like, why not? Maybe I should like sell it and give an opportunity for other people to have a piece of me inside their
Yes.
their homes or wherever. A piece of
Cool.
me. Don't take my body.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
but don't, honestly, my advice to you about your art is that don't rush your style. Just keep on
Yes.
doing it because eventually you will find it. You've always been an honest person, an honest human being. So your honesty will reflect on the work. And then it will
Yeah.
evolve as you evolve. So you'll see even the most successful artists, the most successful Filipino national artists, you would see through different periods, they have their styles have always evolved. They don't find it in the
Yeah.
first go. Some of them in the first 5, 10 goes, then they find it on the next and the next and the next. So
Yeah,
it's okay.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us
I
about
was in
the work
Amsterdam
of Yasi.
mid of January, and then we went around the
Yeah.
Museum of Van Gogh, and then that's where I really realized that he started when he was way younger. Until the very end, he was painting,
Yeah.
and you could just see like the transformation from one look to another, and there's a story behind it. Everything was influenced by a different person, by a different situation. So yeah, your art style will really grow with you. That's why I'm really
Yeah.
taking it step by step, not rushing anything, just painting whenever I feel like I want to paint, do art whenever I feel like I want to express something. So yeah.
Well, you can tell Van Gogh you started doing your art at 3 years old. So, di ba?
Stick figures.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, you did naman talaga. Oh.
Yeah.
So tell us about the work that Yasi showed us, the one that's behind the two of you. Tell us about that work.
So this one actually, it's a set of three. This was my.
Look at the other one.
Wag this
Yeah.
was the first painting that I made for the quarantine collection. So these
Uh-huh.
lines, I call these like my linealisms. I just made the word
Mhm.
up because why not?
Yeah.
It was like, for me, it's like the symbolism of the sun. And that even through trying times, there's always light in every situation. So that's why that explains all of the colors, the oranges dominating the black surfaces. And then this is my signature because I I just find like nice calmness in like lines and flows and beauty and distortions. So yeah, that's the story.
Cool. Okay, and I am excited, and I wish I want to see more. And even while this is happening, actually, I will tell you later that ayun na yung third in the triptych. Ate manager, oh.
This is the third
Do you
one,
guys want to start the
guys.
bidding? I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ganyan
No,
sila.
so
Tatlo sila.
alam mo, later let's talk. I'll tell you, Isa, that there is
Yeah.
right now there's a lot of virtual exhibits happening. As we speak,
Yeah.
there are stuff being launched. Hindi nga lang live because or kung wari it's a live. No, we can schedule. Exhibit visits, but 10 at a time. Ganon. Meron ng parameters yung mga. So pwedeng mag-exhibit, pwedeng
Oh.
mag-launch. Yeah. Oo.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I did
Diba?
want to do something new this year. Syempre, Tim, I'm gonna do it with you.
Ano what again?
Of course,
So
I'm gonna
wait,
be doing
yeah,
it
see
with you.
also, yes, okay. So I have set ideas na for that. So guys, Yassi and Issa, you guys are also working on a campaign called Stay Safe Together. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so I started this foundation almost end of ECQ kasi nagsimula kami ni Isa magbigay ng mga sandwiches sa mga frontliners around. We did all we could. Pero syempre may limitations kasi pagdating namin sa checkpoint, hanggang dun lang kami, hindi na kami makalagpas. So I really wanted to find a way to reach more people. And we were able to do that with this foundation. So it's a Stay Safe Together bracelet. And with one bracelet for 300 pesos, you get to feed one family. So we're gonna have our second round siguro next week. And we're very, very excited about that. I'm gonna release a video as well of what we were able to get through the first run and how it really affected people and made them happy and gave them hope. So we're giving away food and masks. Kasi yung iba, wala silang mga mask. So, mahirap na, diba? So, we wanna keep on visiting new places and keep on trying to share our blessings. And we wanna say thank you. Sorry? Sorry, Tim?
No, I said you've always been like that, on your birthday, I remember you really went to different families and to different kids, and you did you've always been you've always had a charitable heart.
Thank you, Tim. So, it wasn't enough parang just moving alone. So, we are very, very thankful for everyone na nag-donate, that bought our bracelets. Thank you very, very much. You made a lot of people happy, and we really hope that you guys can continue to support us as we all unite and we all stay safe together.
Yeah, that's
I think
good.
during the whole COVID situation, COVID pandemic, we just felt like we had the responsibility to help and reach out as much as we can. Especially because um, we just had like a big turnaround in our lives. We just valued life even more. And we just knew that if we can help, why not? Right? And then it's been my thing this whole year. If you could donate, donate. If you can't, advocate. If you can't, then educate. Like just do whatever you can to help in any way because that goes a long way.
I like that. If you can, donate. If you can't, advocate. I super like that, huh?
Or educate.
Yeah. Yes, or educate. Or parang ano, you're poet ka talaga, ha? Ang galing, ha?
Kidding.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
lang.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there was a COVID scare on set at one time. I read. How did you deal with that? How did you deal with that COVID scare?
I it was probably not our unit.
Okay.
I'm not sure, Tim, because we are really actively following safety protocols.
Yes.
So, yeah, oo. Parang kung nagka-problema, they will definitely do everything to put us in a safe place
Yeah.
and isolate us. Pero we're lucky naman na sa amin, wala.
Wala. Eh kasi ngayon, di ba, ang dami mga tao parang they're scared. Oh, these people are going out and about, and so they're scared. I knew my friends were scared of me, you know. So I go, walang hiya kayo. Alam ko, takot pala kayo sa akin. No, so what I would do is I would make a swab. I would do my swab test, and I would post it so that they know that I'm being a responsible friend. So that when I go there, I am for sure COVID free. So but a lot of your following, Yassi and Issa, they're young girls. They look up to you for your openness, for your resilience, for your bravery, for your courage to come out, Issa, and let other girls know that hey, it's okay. You can be like me, and it's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, and they are your talents, both of you, as an artist and as an artista. What is your advice for other girls, for the girls who are watching right now? Because a lot of them are your followers, are your fans.
Yeah, I think it's really all about being honest. And then if you support anything that you say, anything that you admit with happiness, if you show other people that you're happy, I'm gay, I'm happy, I'm bisexual, I'm happy, I'm with a girlfriend, I have a da 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 da. But then if you show that you're happy, I don't think anyone could judge you anymore. I think they'll be heartless if they judge you pa. If you look so fine and happy, you know. And I just hope that other people who don't understand it, who do not accept it, I respect that. Some people just don't understand it and they don't think that it's right. But then I think as long as like we're not stepping on anyone, we're not offending anyone, we're not bringing anyone else down, and we're just like being our truthful selves, I think people should just start opening their hearts. And like, especially for the parents, because usually that's the first kalaban like you can't admit to the world
Or
that
challenge,
you have a
not naman kalaban.
or a challenge, yes, because you're kind of afraid to tell your mom or your dad. That's the thing naman with dad for me. He always made me feel like you could tell me anything. I'll tell you, Tim, he wanted me to be he didn't want me to have a girlfriend, but then he never stopped me. And I gave him my reasons. I told him that I was happy. I told him that this is me. And he just listened. And he respected that. So I think it's a big factor if people around you listen, I think for you guys na may relative or whoever, just make them feel comfortable. Because it's harder for them to have this feeling inside of them that hindi nila malabas because they think that other people won't understand. So if you, people around, whoever, like just make them like welcome the feeling, talk about it, para they don't feel caged up.
Yeah. And also, if I may add, also don't stop your need for judgment. First,
Yeah.
when dealing with loved ones, the first most important thing is to listen. Kasi immediately we're so engrossed with giving our opinion or our advice or whatever else. And I know everybody is well-meaning, but first listen. What is my sister trying to say? Is she trying to reach out, or she just wants me to just basically first and foremost listen? So it's the most, no, it's actually kind of, come to think of it, it's the easiest, but it's sometimes it's the hardest thing for us to do because, bago tayo makinig, na meron na tayong iniisip pa, tapos ginagawa natin. So,
Yeah.
simple.
Actually, that's what brought us together. Because when I went to college, I stayed in my condo, so I was with Yas and Dad, and I had my first girlfriend at this time, and then we fought, and then I was like, I called her, I was like, yes, I think I like a girl, but she broke my heart, and then I cried, and then it was the first time that we talked for like 3 hours until like 4 a.m. ata or something. And then she listened again. She listened to me. She was there for me. So I just felt like since then I could tell her anything and then she would just listen to me. And then I was really happy. And it meant so much to have a person that I could talk to.
I
Yeah.
think for me also, it wasn't like, oh, it has to be a guy or it has to be a girl. And, she can change her mind whenever. If she wants to have a boyfriend, she can. If she wants to have a girlfriend, she can. It's okay. We're all adults already. Pero, yung pinaka-importante nga is, masaya yung taong mahal mo. And ako as a sister, just to make her feel, like, for me to feel that she can run to me is a good feeling for me. And that means she wants me and she needs me. And that really makes me feel appreciated. And I just have to listen, diba? And maybe at first some people don't understand. That's okay. It's okay. But try. Diba? Tama yung sinabi mo, Timmy. Parang,
Oh,
like, before you decide on listening, sometimes your opinions are already in the back of your head. So it just comes out right away. But tell that to stop for a bit. 1 second. Process. And
yeah,
then
and
reply.
for the other person. We have room, guys, now for a few questions from our viewers. I will read some of them. Question for Ate Yas. Anong pwede mong maipayo sa mga kabataan na may low confidence na nahihiyang ipakita ang talent nila sa iba? I love you so much, Ate Yas. Stay safe always, from Jan Micah Herboso.
I love messages like that, Demi, kasi parang dun mo nakikita na parang kids really look at you for something, and that gives us so much meaning to be here, to have the platforms that we have. Wala lang, natuwa lang ako. I would tell them to just put it out into the world. As long as you're happy with yourself first, you're happy with what you're doing, it makes you feel like your hard work is going somewhere, then share it to the world. And just don't be so shy and, again, scared of judgment. Because I know that it's normal. Syempre, wala ganyan talaga. It's normal. Pero, sayang. Like, if it's something that you're great at or you're learning to be great at, then keep on trying, keep on sharing it with people. Because there are going to be people that will push you to even better yourself.
Yeah,
Correct.
and just to add to what Yas said, like even if you're not great at it, and you're still learning, the key is to act like you're confident. Like really, because
Yeah.
if you look like you're enjoying what you're doing, people will find joy in that then. and they're not gonna judge na parang, oh, did she, hit the wrong pitch or wrong dance step ba yan? If you show that you're enjoying what you're doing, that's you're a winner.
Oo nga. Tama, nawala na yung scoring kasi hindi mo naman binasa yung sarili mo sa criteria of judging. Diba? So,
Yeah.
yun. Okay. I have a question for the two of you also. Ano po sa tingin ninyo ang hindi nyo pa nagagawa sa buong buhay nyo na gusto nyo pang gawin? I love you both. Take care, Ate Yas and Ate Issa. Pa-shout out po sa Fashion Issa X Team. O, meron tayong love team dyan ha.
Wow!
Yas, diba? I love it. Yas Toy and from Daniel Jan Carulya. Ayan.
Hi.
What else?
Fashion
Yeah, hi.
Issa X Tim.
Have you seen that account?
No.
Yeah, it's of me and Tim. Like matching
Yeah.
outfits.
Cute.
Or same
Yeah.
poses.
Really?
Yeah.
Mamaya, I'll check it out. What's the question?
So, what
Something
is
that
your,
I've never
ano
done
pa bang
before?
hindi nyo nagagawa na, yes,
Ako,
yeah, and what is it?
skydiving.
Mm.
Kasi
That's my
nagawa
favorite
na lagi.
activity.
Ako hindi pa. So, that's one of the things on my bucket list.
I did it in Dubai with our front row fam.
Wow.
We just jumped. And,
Saya.
pero remember, when you
Are you gonna
skydive,
do it
kasi ibang-
again?
yeah, I can do it again. I have no fear of heights. Pero kasi when you're doing a skydive, may video. Tapos, ang pinaka hindi mo pwede gawin while you're skydiving is open your mouth. Kasi yung hangin, blah, 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 as in, yung weird. Si Fem did it, marunong mag-post kasi nagawa niya na, nakagano siya. So,
Our
naka-post
friend
din
also,
siya.
si Keiko. Keiko, as soon as she jumped, she was just smiling the whole time. Para every single screenshot was a good shot.
Marunong siya, marunong Keiko. Ang galing.
Yeah, she's watching,
You
by the way. Hello.
Hi, Keiko.
You
Hi,
skydive.
Keiko.
Oh, that's our,
Oh,
that's
is
our,
this the page?
There. Yeah, that's it.
yeah, that's the page.
I
Oh.
love
Fashion
it.
Issa.
Yun, yun, oh, that's it. Love it. Cute. Oh, you, Isa, what have you done? What have you done that you want to do pa?
Me, I wanna experience doing air dancing. That's what you call it,
Aerial?
right? Yeah.
Area
What
of the
that?
cloth. Ayun, ginawa ko na yun.
Area, ganon, oh.
Yeah, I like the feeling because you're floating, flying and just like being so flowy. And I've never tried that.
It's
So
fun.
yeah. I'll break a couple of bones muna.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Is there anything you guys want to, say to your fans, the people, we still have a lot of people watching right now. And, they'd love to hear from you guys. Go, Isa and
Hello,
Yassi.
say
Oh, hello.
hi.
Who's that?
Killa.
Killa.
Hello.
We should have her
Say
join
hi.
Killa.
us
Hey, Killa.
here. We just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Tim. Syempre. We're very, very happy to come on your show, and thank you. It was fun. To all of the people watching, hi everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks again, Tim, for this activity. We've never done this before.
Yeah,
And it's a fun way to see like another side of the both of us. And
Yeah.
it's
'Cause I see you guys. Yeah. Sorry, continue. I
Yes,
should
yes,
have cut you
no.
guys.
Go,
No, I said
go,
I see you
go.
guys. I said I see you guys together, and there's so much harmony within the two of you guys. It's like a nice yin and yang times two because both of you have your
yeah.
yin and yang. You, Yassi, and you also have. But together, it's just nice to watch that two people who love each other so much and who's been there and has had a lot of experiences with each other. And I see you guys grow, and it gives me so much happiness seeing you guys grow.
Yeah, it's nice that we have our differences. We're literally like this. We fill in the gaps of each other. One person lacks this, the other person has it. And we get to like work as a nice sister team because of our differences.
Cool. Okay. So thank you so much, Isa and Yassi. And I hope to see you guys soon. Let's visit Nara, and Pai is texting me now. So I hope
Oh,
to see you guys.
really?
Hi, bye.
Yeah. So yeah, we're all here. Where are you? So we're doing our live. So I hope hope to see you guys. Let's collaborate on your exhibit and let's hang out more with GCQ or not GCQ. I hope to see you guys because you guys make so many people happy, including myself. Okay.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank
You
you,
do the
Tim.
same also. You make other people happy.
Thank you guys. I'll see you. See you soon.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you so much, Yassi and Issa. So please, for the people who are watching right now, share the link and add more comments so I can see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next week, September, there, next week, ayan, makakasama natin si Joe Marie Chan himself as we talk about Christmas and how he became the father of Christmas. But also on September 3, 2 days from now, on Thursday, I'm inviting all of you guys. All of you guys are invited to take part in the Restance Beauty Addict, the future of Face Forward, the future of beauty, on September 3 at 4 p.m. on Restance the Beauty Source Facebook page and on my Facebook page. I'll be streaming it live also. I'm hosting a beauty forum where I hope makasama ko kayong lahat doon. Okay? So, happy September 1, ladies and gentlemen. And again, keep the optimistic spirit, positive thoughts, be kind to everybody, and be the best you can be. Have a great evening. Bye.